just drive. I wanna be the only one to make it to the light. I'll take it to the edge where I died 1,000 times. Or maybe I could be the one right into the setting sun tonight. Just drive. There's a star that lights the road. Will it take me to the end? Well, I don't know. I wanna be the only one to make it to the light. I'll take it to the edge where I died 1,000 times. Or maybe I could be the one right into the setting sun tonight. Just drive. There is a star that lights the road. Will it take me to the end? Well, I don't know. But for one last time, I'll take this ride and just drive. I wanna be the only one to make it to the light. I'll take it to the edge where I died 1,000 times. Or maybe I could be the one right into the setting sun tonight. Just drive. Breathing out or breathing in. Broken down, but I will live to fight again. For one last time, I take this ride and just drive. I wanna be the only one to make it to the light. I'll take it to the edge where I died 1,000 times. Or maybe I could be the one right into the setting sun tonight. Just drive. There is a star that lights the road. Will it take me to the end? Well, I don't know. I wanna be the only one to make it to the light. I'll take it to the edge where I died 1,000 times. Or maybe I could be the one right into the setting sun tonight. Just drive. There is a star that lights the road. Will it take me to the end? Well, I don't know. But for one last time, I'll take this ride and just drive. I wanna be the only one to make it to the light. I'll take it to the edge where I died 1,000 times. Or maybe I could be the one right into the setting sun tonight. broken down, but I will live to fight again for one last time. I take this ride and just drive. I wanna be the only one to make it to the light. I'll take it to the edge where I've died 1,000 times. And maybe I could be the one right into the setting sun tonight. Just drive. There is a star that lights the road. Will it take me to the end? Well, I don't know. I wanna be the only one to make it to the light. I'll take it to the edge where I've died 1,000 times. And maybe I could be the one right into the setting sun tonight. Just drive. There is a star that lights the road. Will it take me to the end? Well, I don't know. But for one last time, I'll take this ride and just drive. I wanna be the only one to make it to the light. I'll take it to the edge where I've died 1,000 times. And maybe I could be the one right into the setting sun tonight. Just drive. Breathing out or breathing in. Broken down, but I will live to fight again for one last time. I take this ride and just drive. I wanna be the only one to make it to the light. I'll take it to the edge where I've died 1,000 times. And maybe I could be the one right into the setting sun tonight. Just drive. There is a star that lights the road. Will it take me to the end? Well, I don't know. I wanna be the only one to make it to the light. I'll take it to the edge where I've died 1,000 times. And maybe I could be the one right into the setting sun tonight. Just drive. There is a star that lights the road. Will it take me to the end? Well, I don't know. But for one last time, I'll take this ride and just drive. I wanna be the only one to make it to the light.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. Minor delay on my part, but we should be ready to go very, 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 very soon. And hopefully we have another great night of close, intense, fair racing. Just need to turn down something on my side so I'm not going to deafen everyone.
Man, I don't feel sick.
Just ignore me for a minute. Seems the trap camera doesn't want to let's turn that down.
I'll be black.
Sorry about this, guys. I'm just dealing with a technical issue, so it's not going to be as smooth as last week's stream. I do apologise for that. It's just one of those days out there. Hello, Callum. Sorry, I've only just seen your message come through. I'm just having to deal with a couple of minor niggles and issues on my side. Just installing everything as we currently speak. It's never easy, is it, this? I'm always having one issue here and one issue there. It's never a simple day. Nope. To the person that's just messaged me, I'm all good. I just hadn't had the skins properly installed for some reason. Installing them now, and then we are good to go. Everything is my internet, while streaming is not of the best quality in the world, so we'll just have to wait. Right. Off we go again. We have 3 heats and then a final. Alright, I believe we are back in business, folks. Oh, okay, we'll just excuse the fact that things don't seem to be working and certain cars are not loading in. So we're going to have to just gloss over the fact here, boys. Apologies. so we're just gonna sadly miss a couple liveries. Oh, okay. Okay, so while we get ourselves situated of everything that's going on, how are people's weeks going? This is going to irritate me. Okay, so we won't be using the onboard track spectator camera. It will be just all on board for the whole thing. Oh, easy there, fella. This is practice, boys. You don't want to be writing it off, but it looks like Mr. Dennis here is just enjoying a little bit of drifting. Definitely. Right. Sorry, guys. Just due to the technical issues, it's kind of threw me off, so I apologise that the commentating is not really up to par from last week. But allow me to get myself back into it, and I will do the best I can. So the fastest we currently have time is by Jamie Miles with a 13.3. That's followed by Mr. Stadler. No, apologise. No, it's Mr. Dennis Kutz. Ah, okay, so this is not syncing up with this. Let's go to the pits, because then we can actually just check everything's right. Oh wow, look at the gap between first and second. A thousandth of a second in between it. Third is only 300ths off. 500ths off. Look at this. Even all the way down to 9th place is only less than 3/10. Okay. Boys are showing up very well today, it seems. Okay, yeah, that camera definitely doesn't work. Of course, it wouldn't be a practice with the little bit of wheel to wheel. What? Are we going to have a bit of argy-bargy between them, or are they going to keep it as clean as they possibly can? Okay guys, that is the end of practice. We will be moving straight over to the quali now. Dear oh dear.
Empty, guys.
Yes.
I'm back. How's that?
Did you get a change? Right, guys. I'm starting the official qualifying. Servers up, you guys can join.
Alright, off we go again, guys. Let's see what pace we're going to get in quali. We were getting 13.3s, I believe, during practice. So if you get to the low 12s, that would be a great jump up. Whether the track conditions are going to change much more, we do not know. Alright. Oh, we seem to have the camera. It wants to work today. So, let's see. Oh, okay. It can't decide whether it wants to give me the camera or not. Okay, I guess get a bit of a sighter lap and then decide that's the end of it. Right, we're back on with Mr. Steve. He's got white wall tyres. Very nice, right, okay. So the fastest currently... Oh, no, it's already been beaten. We have a 13.355. And Mr. Steve comes in with a 13.288 already, dashing it back. Let's see, who do we have else that's going to be risking it? Who's going to go out and throw the balls to the wall, leave nothing on the table? Any takers? Definitely not that person. They're gone. Yeah, I'm not really sure why some of the liveries and stickers haven't worked. So if that is one of you guys and you're watching during the breaks, I do wholeheartedly apologise. I'm just not able to get the, shall we say, the paint. It won't stick. We'll go with that. Okay. For the time being, looks like we have a bit of a lull. Or either maybe the drivers are getting themselves set up, deciding what they want to do. While that happens, we will go to the pits and we'll watch the times with great interest. Okay, so they are, yeah. Okay, it's updating as we speak. So the fastest we currently have is Steve with a 13.288, followed by Mr. Armour Statler with a 13.303, barely anything between them. We have Dennis Kutzi with a 13.328, followed by Jamie Miles, Rudy Graham, Martin Meinke's, Yako, MC Lensley, Ruben Farre, and I believe, yes, Dylan Duplessis. Do we have any other runners? We do have a Hernus, but he's currently not in the session. So, predictions for pole. Are we going to see much of an improvement on these 13.2s? Are people slightly holding a bit back? Personally, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference if I was pushing 100% or 90%, because you wouldn't see much of a difference in speed. But considering Steve has only done the 4 laps compared to Arnro with 15 and Dennis with 13. If they were able to find any improvement during the later laps, will Steve be able to do the same, or is he quite content and comfortable with the pace that he's currently running at? So I'm currently not seeing a huge amount of change, but we'll see. So while we have a little bit of a moment, take these 4 minutes while we just be watching the times. If you need to go to the bathroom, if you need to grab a coffee, grab a drink. To the South African audience, if you need to, grab and eat some biltong. You know, this is general day-to-day thing. Right, what we are going to do actually, because I've just realised I have 2 devices I can use. We're going to use obviously our main one to, shall we say, observe what's happening. But my secondary device will be just to speak to race control and find out what is happening regarding everything in this session. Right. And thank you to my technical director in the background that's just sent me that file. I do appreciate that. I will get that set up after this session has ended, so everyone here can enjoy everyone's cars in the highest quality. You can enjoy it in the best way. We've had a bump up. Rudy Graham has now gone to tied second, if you think about it. The identical time of Mr. Anro Stadler, but due to Anro setting his lap time first in the session, he will get priority and will keep P2's position. So there is still time to be found. These are all very competitive lap times. Oh dear, I'm gonna be in the doghouse. Let's just say with you guys, I've had 5 missed calls from a family member and 3 angry texts. So I may need to explain that later after stream. Oh wow. If we can bring good content for you guys and you're enjoying yourself, that's what matters at this point. Whew. Oh, look at the gaps here. Dennis within 4 thousandths of pole. We've only got a minute to go, so they're going to be doing their final 3-4 laps at this point. Looks like the final laps are being completed, and this will be the grid. Unless there's some surprise changes in the final 20 seconds, I believe that is our grid. What's that, Mr. Rudy? What's never happened in SAOL history? I'm curious. Is this a good thing or a bad thing you're about to tell me? Okay, everyone, that is the end of quali. Heat 1 is coming up now, guys. Alright, guys, so once this is done, we are going to be ready for Heat 1. And we're going to have some very good racing. And to Mr. Simon, that text, I will not be scratching your car, as I will not be driving your car. Yeah. Just as well for everyone else that I'm not driving, because knowing my luck, I would miss my braking points and straight into the side of the leader. And so we're going to have a mild intermission while we wait. Yeah, the time between the third and fourth and everything, that was hell of a close. Even with the leaders. Extremely close. Right. Alright guys, I believe the session is ready. So we're going to get ourselves loading in. And hope everyone enjoys. Right, server is up. Heat 1 is ready to go. Let's get to it. Right, best way to check. Let's have a scan through. Everyone, a couple people's cars I don't believe are fully in. No, but that's okay. We will do the best we can. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll definitely be staying on board for these races. Shall we just say the track is not cooperating with us right now? Okay, well, while they just get a little bit of gas on them, we shall wait. People are already beeping their horns. No idea why. To my technical assistant on the phone, I believe it was just Mr. Ruben Ferrari's car that would not bring up the necessary skin. Okay. Of course it has. Right, to pits, because I don't know why it's... Oh, okay, maybe not. Right, let's scroll up the order. Let's get up to the front, because then we can see some very close racing. On pole, we have Steve Bronkhorst. 1 minute and 20 to go. So alongside him, who do we have? Dennis. I think somebody is blasting their horn consistently. I don't understand why. Maybe there's a slight technical issue. And just to let everyone know here, after the race we will have a new presentation we'll be bringing towards. So stay tuned. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go. Oh. That was not meant to happen. Apologies. Right, off we go. Steve's taking the lead. Andrew Statler, Jamie Miles, Dennis has dropped down to 4th. Rudy Graham behind him 5th. Martin Mankey 6th. MC Lindsay 7th. Ruben Ferrari 8th. I believe then it will be Hernus and then Yako in 10th place. Duplessis in 11th, and obviously myself rounding out the top 12. Oh, he's thinking about a move on Jamie Miles. Amro goes a little bit deep. Jamie's now going to have the inside line. Will he commit to it? He will. And we're coming up to a back marker who seems to be a bit unsure of where to go, but he keeps clean out the way. And another back marker lets the leaders through. While this is happening, Rudy Graham, I see, and Martin are catching up, so we could have a fatal 6-way at this point. Seems Amro likes the wider line, but it's going to leave him a bit vulnerable. Dennis is going to go down the inside, a little bit of wheel banging, and Rudy comes up. Oh dear. Seems to be quite a bit of contact there. I believe Rudy has gone to the pits as well as Anro. So the top 6 group has now become at least just a quartet. So at the lead we still have Steve, followed by Jamie Miles. Oh, let's go on board. Great racing here. Coming up to another back marker, so this could be jeopardy for the leader. If he gets held up or obstructed in any sort of way, it could give the opportunity to Jamie, with Dennis lying and waiting. Oh, a little bit of sideways action. Back marker keeps clean to the outside. Somebody went straight on there. I'm not sure what happened. I just saw a pink car go off into the distance. We will go back and have a quick look at that for sure. 5 laps to go. Oh! There was definite contact between Dennis and Jamie there. Unless there was a slight bit of netcode. Oh, a bit more damage. We will be going definitely on board to a different car for now. And we go with Mr. Arrow Statlow, I believe is currently 4th and battling with MC Lensley and Yako. A little bit of contact. Oh dear, somebody goes up over the curb being a bit too aggressive, probably trying to win back the place. And we will go, oh for goodness sake, on board with our leader. He's on his final lap, final tour of duty. Come around the final corner. Give it a little bit of a scallywag exit, and I believe that is the race over and done with. Your leader, Steve Brunkhorst. Alright, ladies and gents, that is the end of that one for now. Alright, ladies and gents, we are just going to be moving over. Okay, Mr. Steve, congrats on winning that, Heat 1.
Thank you very much.
How did the race go for you? How was it?
It was fast. There's a couple of guys that we are actually very close at qualifying, so we are very close group in the top 5, top 6, I will say.
How did the race overall feel for you? Was there any moments where you felt a bit like you could lose it at any time?
Yeah, well, the back marker especially, yeah. So yeah, and it's one corner I hit the curb, so yeah, that was also a close call, but I managed to keep it.
No, it was very well driven, very well, very precise, very smart driving. So congrats, and I hope the rest of the event goes well for you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Yep.
Alright guys, well that is that. That is Heat 1 complete, and yes, we're going to be doing that as many times as we can during the events going forward. Okay, as we get ourselves ready. For Heat 2, we shall wait. So we're going to be incorporating that new thing that at the end of every heat, we will obviously interview the heat winner, ask a little bit of how the race went. If there's any certain talking points or highlights, I'll bring that up to them and get their opinion of the matters. Okay, we are ready for Heat 2, guys. Off we go. Okay, my bad. It's minor technical delay once again. But we are good to go. I'm gonna just message my technical director. Not sure why it's gone to my setup. There we go. Apologies. Don't know why it's doing that. I've said for it not to, but it seems to do it anyway. Right, let's go up to the front. Who do we have on pole? We have Rudy, Graham and Martin, which I believe from Heat 1 were carving their way through the field. Right. We have a minute and then we are ready to go. Any predictions? Anyone in the chat? Is there anyone you're supporting currently and you wish to win? Or are you sending good wishes to all? Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go. Oh, for goodness sake. There we go. Whoa! Rudy Graham gets off to a good start. Jamie Miles in second. Martin's lost out. He's gone to third. Oh, okay. Is there a way that we can get this to actually work in unison? It would be so much easier if I'm dead honest. But it's okay. Dennis has dropped down to 6th. Rudy Graham still leading away. They're coming up, I believe, towards maybe a couple of back markers. I'm not sure. Yep, back marker keeps clean out the way. Rudy and Jamie both battling. A little bit of oversteer from Rudy as he goes into the corner. He likes the wider line. Hopefully it gives him a better drive. Jamie sporting the Union Jack on the roof, representing the UK here. I do see Mr. Steve is now starting to creep up the order a bit as well. Do we know this is the ultimate pace these two can go, or is it because Rudy's having to drive defensively? Jamie's going obviously for the aggressive overtake style. Is it affecting their lap times? Judging from what I'm seeing, it definitely is. Oh, definite wide moment for Rudy, and is Jamie going to be enough he is going to be alongside and gives him a little nudge and come on through. Rudy then drops back to third, and Steve takes over the position of chasing after Jamie. Still 9 laps to go. Plenty of time for Rudy to recover. Rudy has now dropped to 4th position, I believe. So until we know of a closer battle, we will drop back slightly and see what is going on in the mid-pack. So we have Yako and MC Lensley quite close together. Obviously my dumbass in the pits. Alright, back to it. Now, Martin. In front of him he has Rudy and Dennis battling. Rudy goes for a wider line, tries to get a tight entry, clips the curb, loses a bit of traction due to that. Martin's just biding his time, it seems. 5 laps to go. He doesn't want to lose too much time, otherwise Dennis will pull away. Oh, looks for an opportunity, can't make it work. Yeah, let's go on board. Bit of oversteer. Definitely lost a bit of positions there. Back to Jamie Miles we go. Goes past the back marker. Steve follows him through. Armrow following in third. Final lap coming up. Unless there's a moment from Jamie, I don't see him losing this position. Come around the corner. Plant the throttle, gun for the line, and there we are. Jamie Miles wins Heat 2. Congrats, Jamie Miles. So while we wait for a moment, we will speak to Jamie Miles, winner of Heat 2, in a couple of minutes. Oh dear, oh dear. I think one thing I will invest in the future, guys, is probably a better quality microphone and a much comfier seat. Okay, just wait for the stewards and race directors to move allocated people down to us, and then we will continue. Oh dear. Hello, Mr. Jamie.
Hello, mate.
Congrats on winning Heat 2.
Oh, that was a difficult one. That
How did the race go for you? Or how did it feel, I should say?
stressful.
Was there any
Very difficult.
Was there any moments during the race where you thought it could go any other way, or were you quite confident in your own ability?
No, I mean racing against Rudy is always difficult. He's a hard racer. To get past him, and the door was left open, and I had to go through it.
No, we definitely saw that on stream. We saw he liked he preferred the wider line, and it left an opening for you. And as all racers would do, you went for the gap.
That's it, man. Had to be done.
Had to be done. See. Okay. Well, once again, hope the rest of your weekend and event here goes well. And if we do see you again, I'm sure we're gonna have a few more questions to see how everything's getting on.
Well, let's hope so.
All right. Take care, buddy.
Thanks, mate.
Right, that's Jamie Miles, guys. Now, if there's any questions you guys would like me to ask the race leaders, just prior, opposite from my very basic sort of questions that I've got written down because I didn't really have too much to plan for the moment, let me know. Let me know, please. Because I don't want to ask the same questions every time. I want to give you guys a little bit of content, a little bit of thing here and a little bit there. But until I know what I want to ask, it's very tricky to do so. But we will be coming up to Heat 3 very shortly. Okay, well, lobby is up, event is up, we are ready to go. Everyone's getting their pre-warm-up, get a bit of heat in the tyres, and just like that, we are now ready to go. Just get a bit of a sound of that rotary engine. So we're getting just a little bit of throttle. Okay, let's see who is on pole. Mr. Hernus Bassa? Oh no, apologies. Names are mixing up. Amro Stadler, then MC Lensley, Jaco Versailles, Ruben Foire, Hernus Basin. Oh no. Just want to clarify something. I really hope it's put me at the back. Good. Okay, I was a bit worried then. It said I was 7th, guys, and I was really hoping I wasn't. Because then, obviously, my jump to the pits is going to distract people. Right, so I'm going to go by predictions. I believe it will be, for me, and I'm non-biased, be Mr. Unro. I think Hernus will get 2nd and MC 3rd. Because I have a feeling there's going to be quite a chaotic race. Because we saw a little bit from the first race. It escalated a bit more in the second race. So in Heat 3, are we going to get even more chaos? Six red lights are on. And away we go. Oh no. And once again, Unro gets a beautiful start and just blitz it into the lead. Dennis 2nd, Jamie 3rd, Steve 4th. Well, there goes my predictions of Mr. Herners getting on the podium. He is now in the pits. That's a shame. Oh, he comes back out onto the track, covers the inside line surprisingly. But Unro just goes clean around the outside and the others follow suit. So the gap resting at about 8/10 consistently, and he's got 1.1 seconds to Jamie. Whether it will stay that way, we're not sure. Fastest current lap is a 13.374, so similar performance actually to what we were seeing in qualifying. I still haven't seen one into a low 12s at the moment. I doubt we will, if I'm honest, but you never know. Someone may pull an Ayrton Senna and send it. The wall is deceptive. You feel you could go a couple more millimeters up to it, but soon as it catches your bodywork due to the camber of the tyres, and you feel that pull towards the wall, your race is over. So you're dancing with death at times. Right, looks like we're coming up on 2 back markers right now. Well, one keeps clean out the way, and the other 2 are battling quite handsomely actually. It seems to be MC Lensley and Rudy Graham. MC keeps clean out the way for the leader. Is he going to let P2 come through? Yes, he does. Lets him come through nice and cleanly. Let's see how... Yep. Rudy Graham lets them through. And on we go. Mr. Amro at the moment, it seems every lap is just getting fastest lap after fastest lap. I'm not seeing anyone really make any gains on him. I will go back and just have a look. Oh, okay. Position P4, Steve is actually called up to the back of Jamie Miles. Jamie goes very deep. Seems Jamie Miles is in the pits for some reason. So we have a battle between Martin and Jaco right now for P4. So this will be net P4 as the leaders are too far up the road. Martin is definitely enjoying that inside line and he gets incredible traction coming out of the corner. But does he have the room and does he have the time to make the move stick? Definitely not with that oversteer. Shall go to the leader. Oh, okay. If it would let us have the leader, that would be amazing, thank you. Goodness gracious me. And Mr. Arrow wins Heat 3, followed by Dennis and Steve. And celebratory, oh, half donut. I hope he does donuts better than he... There we go. Brilliant. Brilliant racing. Alright. Onwards we go. Towards the final we go, fellas. Okay. Mr. Stompy.
Yes, Mr. Elliot, how are you?
I'm good, I'm very good. Congrats on the win. Very well deserved. Led every lap, fastest lap. You got the Grand Slam. Very well driven.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, the first and the second race didn't went the way it should have. First race was a lot of carnage, but we made it through. Luckily to grab a second, so
Yeah,
we on it for the final.
it seemed you had a very good trading lap after lap with Dennis. He didn't let you get away, did he?
Nope, but that's Dennis. He always keeps you busy, eh?
No, it was very well. Good drive.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Yako?
Yo, what's up?
I didn't actually get to see, where did you finish during that race?
The last one.
Yes, what we've just had, the last
fourth.
heat. Ah, clean drive. I saw you had
Yeah,
Mr.
well-
Martin up your bumper for a little bit, but he couldn't crack you. Couldn't crack you under pressure.
Yeah, well, you have to give them a little boost.
Just let them. Let the old timers just have a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay, guys. Well, I hope your final coming up goes well for both of you. And if I do see you back, I'll have some more questions.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Take care. Okay, guys. So off we go again. Final is coming up. Let's just make sure that everything is correct. No, I do not want to delete messages. My phone has decided to throw a complete temper tantrum on me and is refusing to work with me. So just bear with me while I get back into the call and I'll find out what's happening. Okay. Once I have confirmation that the final is going ahead, we will be joining the lobby and we will be good to go. Tomorrow I will be busy. I'm going pheasant beating. But back to the present moment, the matter at hand. The final is ready to go. It's going to be a 25 lapper, I believe. And this will be the final racing of the night. I don't know when it ends. I get there, I believe, for around 9 in the morning. We obviously go for a walk. We've got to flush out the pheasants and get them shot and have some lovely meat. And if anyone's hungry, apologies, but I'm going to be talking about food for a little bit. It's very rich, very tasty pheasant. I've done it again. I forgot to move my screen. Oh, goodness gracious. Apologies. Now, if you're wondering whose blue car this is not mine. This is Simon's. Alright. Wait time is complete. People are going to be getting out on the grid. Let's see who we have on. Pole position is Steve, followed by Umro, then Martin, Rudy, Dennis. It's not giving me the rest. Yeah, Dennis. So this will be a 25 lapper, and once this is done I need to go have a shower, as I've had a haircut and I have itchy, bloody, short little, like, shards of hair digging itself into my scalp. So this is not the most comfortable I've been. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the final. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 2, 1. Make sure we're back to the pit so we're not causing any chaos. And oh, chaos as we rejoin the leaders. Cars going side by side. Somebody's been spun round. Somebody else is going backwards into the barrier. And the leader. Oh, somebody else. We're getting quite a few incidents here, guys. The top two have blitzed off into the distance. Let's see who's going to be in the running for third. MC Lensley, but he's tagged. Into the pits he goes. Ruben Ferrari goes through. Hernus Basson. I believe Martin Mankeys goes through. MC Lensley is here. We have Dennis Scutzi in 7th, followed by Yako, followed by Mr. Rudy Graham, and back to the front we go. So just to give you a heads up, I believe Jamie Miles is currently feeling under the weather, so he will be withdrawing from this race as well as the last one. If the leaders coming up on some back markers already, but it seems they're already in quite a heated battle. I believe it is Mr. Hernus and Rudy Graham. So they're going to be fighting for any point they could get at this point. So you've got to be smart about how you let through the leader. Do you let through the leader in a corner, follow his line, and hopefully when your opponent in front allows the leader through, you can sneak through? Or do you try to get the move done prior and then let the leader through? He's gone for the wide line. He's allowing the leader through. And hopefully, due to them, oh, bit of contact, the leader has to slam on the brakes to make sure he's not collected in the process. Rudy Graham goes wide, very wide for that matter. And has Harness leading out in front. Not leading out, behind him. So, fastest lap currently is actually by Steve, which is a 13.623. Scratch that, 5.99. Lap times are getting faster every moment I look at them. So we have a battle now. Ruben's trying to hold on to the back of Steve. But Ruben, I believe, may be getting a bit confused with who's who, has allowed Rudy Graham through for position. Maybe he thought that was another top 3, top 4 driver coming through, but he's lost that position and now is setting after hunting down and repassing Rudy Graham. So we have a car going into the barrier, collects it, but I believe that is the leader. That is the leader who's now tagged the back of another car. Six laps to go, and it seems everyone's getting a little bit hot under the collar here. MC Lindsley lets him through. With a 4-second gap, I would say Mr. Stadler's in a very comfortable position. Even if he doesn't pass the back marker here, I believe he's still going to have enough of a gap that even with the pace deficit, he's comfortable. Oh, we have a couple cars already in the pits. Rudy Graham, I believe, is in the pits. We have a battle on here between Ruben and Hurst. Ruben lets him cleanly through, and he goes into the pits himself. So we're going to have a very jumbled up grid from what I'm seeing here. Right, let's go back with our leader. Oh, good lord. And look at that, clean across the line, 4.5 second lead. That was a very chaotic race, if I must say so myself. Alright, for the moment, we're just going to have a slight intermission. Right, we are going to be going to the commentator booth.
Fry is Dylan is going to be in as well. He's one of the new guys, so you can just ask me 1 or 2 questions.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just start with Mr. Stumpies. Congrats once again, Mr. Stadler.
Thank you very much. It was a hard job just unfortunate for the back markers who don't check the blue flags, but it was a phenomenal race day.
Yeah, as I came on to start the broadcast onto final, it seemed everyone got a bit hot under the collar and was unsure of where to go. Regarding.
Yeah, I think it's still people want to be competitive. I do understand it, but yeah, there's some points and rules and regulations, but we'll work after that and keep our heads down for the next races.
I'm sure it will be rectified further on with the founders and everyone at SAOL, so it'll get sorted with accordingly. But very good race. You finished across the line with a gap of 4.5 seconds, which is huge in oval racing terms.
Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, like I said, it was just chaos again outside there, and yeah, it was a fun race.
Awesome. Right, I hope to speak to you a little bit later on. Now we just move on to Mr. Dylan, Mr. Duplessis. Is this your first race here, sir?
Ja,
How did you find it?
het was baie lekker, maar moeilik want in die tweede toe eerste draai toe draai hulle my so toe. Ja.
Bit overwhelming on the first time, isn't it?
Ja.
Just trying to figure out what's happening and but from what I saw, you've got good spatial awareness. The speed will come the more you do it. So you've done a very good job. Good debut. Good points. Keep at it, and I'm sure we're going to be seeing you on the podium in not too long now.
Baie dankie.
Alright, mate. Have a great rest of the evening. Alright, guys. So that is the end of that. We've just been looking at the grid, as you can see. 4.5 seconds to Dennis. Steve Ronkost in third. Jaco, MC Lindsley Hernus. Mr. Dylan Duplessis, who, debut, very good. Quite a few people in the pits. It looks like there was a little bit of chaos overall. But I'm very happy with the racing that's unfolded. Obviously there will be, there's a couple of people that won't be happy, but this is racing, and you just got to take the wins and take the losses, and that's the way it is. So we're going to be ending stream now. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll be seeing you next week, I'm sure of it, and enjoy the rest of your night. Bye.
There is a star that lights the road. Will it take me to the end? Well, I don't know. But for one last time, I'll take this ride and just drive. I wanna be the only one to make it to the light. Died 1,000 times, and maybe I could be the one right into the setting sun tonight. Just drive, breathing out or breathing in, broken down, but I will live to fight again for one last time. I take this ride and just drive. I wanna be the only one to make it to the light. I'll take it to the edge where I died 1,000 times, and maybe I could be the one right into the setting sun tonight. Just drive. There's a star that lights the road. Will it take me to the end? Well, I don't